Hey, what's going on? It's a series making music analysis simple. Today we're looking at how Glimpse of Us by JOJI explores the theme of lost love through its music. We'll also look at Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, as the two have a lot in common. Driver's License is about a breakup which tarnishes the freedom that Olivia feels behind the wheel. When she passes by her ex-boyfriend's house, it represents all that she's lost, and still longs for. Likewise, Glimpse of Us is preoccupied with the hope of one day returning to a past relationship. While JOJI doesn't use such overt imagery, the idea remains the same. Home is where the heart is. In music, the first and most important note of a scale is called the tonic, which feels like home. When we finish a melody or phrase on the tonic, this usually seems like a natural stopping point. Likewise, finishing a progression or piece on the tonic chord tends to sound restful and conclusive. But if the tonic is a symbolic home, what happens when that home becomes a source of heartbreak? We might obsess over, complicate, or even outright reject the tonic, which these two tracks both do. To explain, let's introduce the leading note, which we mentioned in the analysis of Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. If the seventh note of a scale is only one semitone below the tonic, it's a leading note that wants to lead us back to the tonic. Moving to the tonic can provide relief, while staying on a leading note can make things more tense. That's heightened when we use a dominant chord. This is built on the fifth note of a scale, but also contains the second note, and importantly, the leading note. This tonic-dominant relationship has played an important role in Western tonal music. On Driver's License, we hear the beep of a car transform into a piano note, repeating the tonic on every beat. It's like an intrusive, painful reminder of Olivia's ex, a dull ache that persists throughout the verse. In the chorus, the piano accompaniment quietens, but the tonic is still heard every few notes. When Olivia's yearning melody hits the leading note on the word perfect, this clashes with the tonic in the piano part. There's a similar moment in the first pre-chorus of Glimpse of Us during the phrase "in my mind." This time, JOJI's melody includes the tonic when the piano plays the leading note, the two pitches bristling against each other. The pre-chorus also plays with our expectations, teasing a tonic chord that doesn't appear. We linger on a dominant chord, setting us up for the tonic, then return to the previous chord instead. A brief tonic chord does emerge in the main chorus hook, but the music quickly moves elsewhere. This reflects the lyrics, with JOJI getting only a glimpse of his ideal home before it fades from view. Driver's License includes a similar moment. Usually, phrases in Western pop songs last for a multiple of 4 bars. When the tonic chord enters in the chorus, the phrase lasts for only 2 bars before another begins. We know that ending a piece with the tonic chord would usually provide a satisfying sense of closure, but if the song's central conflict hasn't been resolved yet, moving to the tonic might seem hollow. On Driver's License, each chorus ends by moving from dominant to tonic, just as we might predict. The song doubts itself at the very end though, doubling back and finishing on a different chord. Glimpse of Us goes even further. Its conclusion lingers on the dominant chord, refusing to resolve. Before we wrap up, help the channel out by taking a second to like and subscribe. We can hear the end of Driver's License as a bittersweet understanding it's finally time to move on. In contrast, JOJI's character in Glimpse of Us is still waiting for that closure, and might be for a long time. Through their use of musical tension, both songs build on the themes set out by the lyrics, and they exploit the tonic's long-standing link to a sense of home, using this association to pull at our heartstrings. Look out for the Apocopop song review of Glimpse of Us, and let us all know what song you'd like to see analysed next. Or try the analysis of Antihero by Taylor Swift, which explains why it sounds so exhausting. And for early access, consider supporting the channel on Patreon. See you next time.